Hi. Okay, good. Is that good? Is that good? That's good. Hello, welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of day this is for you. It's me, Wingish Bay, Mijaki Kway. Sweet your ass, what a medicine woman. Your friendly freaky is medicine woman. Chris Carr. Superstar. Christiana Carr. I'll mix up all this beautiful divine being right here. Still here, still here. Still living. Still feeling driven. What? I don't know. I don't know. Therapy Thursdays. Oh no, I'm just trying to set that up. You see my logo. There is actually a book. A notebook. From Vista Print. I had lots made up. This was the second notebooks I had made up when I had the poem I wrote, our mission statement, so to speak. Right? It should be sacred at heart, personal therapy. And I think there's something else that was called that too now. This is a begin within therapy. This is no talk therapy. What do you think, right? Tailored therapy to your needs, personal, right? There's no blankets that really cover everybody, right? So personalize it, suited to your needs. Huh? You work in the field, you need a release. I'm really into this no talk therapy. If you need to talk, it's there, but sometimes like the words can't describe it. So we'll work on different modalities. Maybe it's in an art or creative thing. Something to keep that conscious brain kind of busy when we delve a little deeper. I'll take these off now. Anyway, so open for business, people. Anybody, connect with me. We want to do workshops. We can do tailored workshops. Been thinking, see, right, this begin within the business ideas. I love this. I got that from the Métis Nation of Ontario. I have a friend works in there. Look at drawing plans for the inside of my van. I'm going to build a little model of that to show how that's going to look. So what was I got a group called Wow Now. You want to find out what that's all about, and let me know. I would like to they do compassionate energy circles at my school. So inviting you for energy exchange here. To begin within home is building those energies at this healing place to make it all sacred. I wish it to be symbiotic in the community and bring awareness to begin within and helps others to promote their business and give people samples. Right? So, and I'm not trying to compete with Transformational Arts College. They're in Toronto. So, right? I can do it here. We're pretty far away. It's not competitive, and it's informed by that, right? It's kind of maybe even one time. They're doing it all online right now. Maybe at one time, right, I can have the founder of my school come as a special guest or something. Or any of my peeps in my school want to come and join us. I don't know. To advertise where you're at too, or whatever. I don't know. See, as a psychotherapist, we're not supposed to advertise for ourselves, right? So the best advertising for psychologists and psychotherapists and all that is that word of mouth. I'm in experiencing that. So, I don't know. Anyway, these are thoughts going through my brain. Anybody want to help out with that? It's true because I've got to, it's time to work. Creator, help me to be home with my kids for their foundation years. I want to work from home I can still be here for them anytime. Build that healing space. Healing for all. Excuse me. So, yeah, be great. We're gonna do love winks, show, workshop. You want to have some one-to-one. See what this no-talk therapy is all about, right? I mean, we might have to start off with the talking so we can set up and design a tailored plan, personal plan for you, for your begin within plan. So it's not the same. These sliding scales. I mean, especially if you're working with children and other people's in the vulnerable sections, you know. I like helping those who help themselves and also helping others, right? Hi-ho, hi-ho, helping you, help yourself, helping others. Helping yourself, helping others. Helping you, help others. Right, hi-ho, hi-ho. Okay. What we got to do today? Let's just do the quickies. The quickies. We're already 6 minutes in. It's not going to be as quick as yesterday. Sorry, I talked a little more today. Calling in all of our directions from the east. Path of illumination and clarity. Place of fire. Place of man. Excuse me. Calling back all of our energies. Sorry, excuse me. I'm not sorry, but I mean, okay, let's call back over. It's the emotions. The child and the innocence. Calling back all of our energies from the west. This place of woman, the physical, the earth, place of introspection. Calling back all of our energies from the north. That's the wisdom years, the air, the mental. On we walk our earth road from south in childhood, right? Going through many deaths and rebirths. There, a breath is a mini death and rebirth with each breath we take, right? Because the little baby bodies die, and then we're into the toddler bodies, and then the children, and the adolescent bodies. Then, you know, we're not in the same body we came into this with. Really, all the cells regenerated every 7 years. What are you rebuilding with, eh? Every 7 years. What are you rebuilding with? The fertility, right? We get up to the deer snow's wisdom. We see everything that we gathered and accumulated and learned up to now, right? What seeds have we watered? Wonder what that is for you. The road of spirit, blue road of spirit, goes east to west as the sun. There's the rebirth. We have the rebirth through the east gate. The death is through the western gate. So it is told. That is the wisdom and the gratitude that we will, right? We come from the spirit to spirit will we return, right? Our bodies come from the earth, and to the earth it will we return, right? Ashes to ashes and dust to dust. Whatever that is. That's the wisdom and gratitude, being grateful for this life we get. Maybe it's the only one we get, whether you believe in reincarnation or whatever. You'll only get this lifetime once. We cannot redo this lifetime. So even if you believe you're going to have another lifetime after this, you're not going to have this particular one. So why not live this one to the fullest, right? There's the wisdom and gratitude. Live this life like it's the only one you get. Wow. Imagine if we all did that. I wonder. What would that be? Up. Below. And within. Excuse me. Okie dokie. we going to do? Now, yeah, I can't talk about what I'm crying about. I'm sorry. I wish I could. I shared something long ago on my SOS Tech group, but my SOS Tech group is not a safe spot for me to share. Because it was taken. Somebody broke confidentiality in the group, and I apologize for anybody that's in the group. I hope that is just a personal thing for me. To me, it was. But then, how is that fair when it's supposed to be a safe place for people to share? And the one that created the group isn't even safe to share there. So, anyways, let's get this over on. What's going on here? I know, like, I'm not the only one going through this stuff. There's lots been cleared out, lots being highlighted to us. What is going on? What do we need to know today? What's going to help us today? Because this is moment. We've got this moment. How do we be fully, wholly present in this moment? Because that's where our true power lies, is in the now. Right? We can't do anything in the past. We can't do anything in the future. All we can do is now. We can do things now that will affect things in the future. We can do things now that help to heal things from the past. That's why our power is now. So, let's look at that central card and the now. What is that that will bring us back to now? Now, okay. That's the now. I don't want us to come now. We are healing. Healing all that has deceived us. Healing all that's inside us. Healing our inner children. Healing for all of our children. For the earth. So when those emotions and everything gets overwhelming, no, and the tears, they're healing, right? You gotta feel to heal. Right? And that as we're going through that, we're always protected. Like Source is protecting us. We do not know what the bigger plan is. So our human brains might not be able to wrap around it or fathom how this could be even happening. But we know we are all protected by that generous protector. They are there with us, our ancestors, the Creator, all of our relations. They are helping us to heal. They left their stories, their legacies. Spirit is always with us. It's time to reconnect with that. Reconnect with who we are. And be that generous protector to our own littles inside of us. We do that healing so that we're not then projecting our own pains onto those other littles. Not the ones inside, the ones on the outside, right? Whether they be our children or not. Right? You don't have to have children to be an example for a child. So that's that central card to bring us back to that center. And now we are all healing this. Mother Earth is going through a great healing. Humanity has a lot to heal because humanity has done a lot of damage to itself. So we need to heal that. Be those protectors to our littles within. That's where it starts, letting this little know that they're safe so that little doesn't take over the bus to try and do those survival skills that got you to adulthood. All right? So let's see. Let's reflect on that. Let's think before we act. All right, geez. Female creative energy, the original source. There's so much if we tap into that. That's what's going to help us heal. We're reflecting on that generous protector of us all. Our Creator loves us all. Loves us all. So when we're doing that healing, we tap into the original source. We're not healing ourselves. We're not healing others. It's that source. We're allowing that source to open up and pass through us to do that healing, to heal ourselves, to transmute that poisons. We do not do it ourselves. We cannot do it on that own. We come from that original source. We're part of all of this great mystery. And not everything is meant to be known to you. We don't know the bigger plan. Our human brains doesn't have this capacity, I guess, to understand all of this. That's why things still remain a mystery. We don't know how it happens. It just happens. We can study things and figure it out, but then even in science and stuff, still more questions come up. It does not explain everything. So we leave things as a mystery and know. We tap into that source. I don't know how it happens, but I know that it does. So tapping into that, we're transmuting those poisons. That's how we do that healing. Tapping into that original source. We do not heal each other. The power does not come from us humans. It comes from that original source through us humans. We are channels. We are conduits of that original source, of the great mysteries, of the power of the divine, because we are all expressions, unique expressions of the one creator of all, no matter what you call it, right? You don't have to believe it for it to be true. Okay, and now that action we take based on these reflections, bringing ourselves back, and then now we're feeling it, we're healing it. We're not looking to another human being to fix that, to transmute that. We're taking responsibility on the inside. We're connecting with our source on that inside to that natural healing we have inside, knowing we're protected, and following what we need to do for that healing. And what is that we need to do today to help us? Okay, the masculine, the doing energy is cycles and movement. Create a cycle and movement, right? See, what are you transmuting today? What has come up in a cycles and patterns? Is it working? Does it work? Is it going to help you heal? Is it a feeling that keeps coming up that you keep trying to deny, right? We have to feel it to heal it. Know that you're protected as we look at these cycles and try to create the movement and transmute these poisons that have been transferred through generations, transferred and projected through generations. So it's looking at that. We're looking at that today. And then being that messenger, this is where it stops. It stops with me. Tapping in and tuning into, taking that time to tune into the original source and how it's guiding you to transmute those poisons. Even toxic shit can become fuel to be transmuting and tilling soils and all that. So it is all helpful. Right? We need it all. And that's the message coming out. What is the message coming through you? How are you going to change this cycle? And we do it by example, not by telling people what to do. We become that generous protector of the earth, of our inner children inside, of the children on the outside. Teach them how to stand up and protect themselves as well. Teach them how to connect to that source inside of them. Teach them that they are part of this great mystery too. Just as much as anybody else. There is nobody on this earth that is more deserving than any other human being. No one. We are all part of the same. God loves us all. We're all God's favorite. Right? What is that for you? What's that healing you need to do? What is dying and being reborn in you? Right? What cycles end with you? Right? And the rebirth of the new cycles. Right? And sometimes there's a resistance to the change. Not many like the change. But we can do this with grace and ease. We can do it kicking and screaming or with grace and ease. Right? Swan is very protective too. Swan is a grateful protector, right? You get too close to the territory, Swan will gracefully bite your ass. Right? Ha! Get out of my territory. Right? So it's a protector of its sacred space, and this is what we all need to do. Honor our own sacred space, and then we can honor that in another, right? Once we honor and acknowledge that in ourselves, we can acknowledge and honor that in another, right? We see we are all part of this same source. No matter what you call it, we all belong here at this time. Every single one of us. No exceptions. No exceptions. You belong here. Yep, this world needs you. Not to keep spinning, but to put out that example, right? To create that ripple effect. To show grace and ease. It all comes to us with grace and ease. We must let parts die and then be reborn. Mini death. Rebirth. New life. That's right. So what is that, right? Let die that you're trying to be a duck when you're a swan. Let die that you're trying to be a swan when you're a duck. Whatever that is for you, those cycles that aren't working. See what's healing. What message is trying to come through you to the world just by you living your life, and take that action on those cycles that you're breaking, that you see. Be a generous protector, the child inside of all children of the earth. That's who needs our protection. East, south, west, north. Okay. Yep. Okay. So, our generous protector and the medicine wheel, right? Over connecting to ourselves today. Aim high, right? We're aiming high. We're not trying to do this on our own. Two of arrows is the air, the mental, right? We're aiming for that spirit because we know, right? We're letting that spirit guide our actions. Aim our bow, right? So we're aiming higher to align with our source. That's how we heal, right? It's not that we're healing each other. It comes from us little humans here. No, that true healing comes when we open up to that great mystery and that original source. We aim higher, right? Connecting with that spirit, you know, nurturing your bodies from the earth, but also from that spirit. We need that soul food as well. And where does that come from? Only from our original source. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. So the original source transmuting those poisons. That's how we're reflecting on that to help bring us back to that center. Look at the difference it's made on me already going through this. Right? The sage is a self well expressed. Right? Let those feelings show. Let them flow. Maybe you're not in a safe place to do that. So, right? You need to be where there's generous protectors that are going to protect you and your inner child too, and not blame you for this that you're going through and add more poisons for you to transmute. Right? The sage is a self well expressed. This is the exemplar of Pisces. This is the channel. You're channeling that spirit because you're aiming higher now. Now we know we need to call forth that spirit. We need to integrate spirit and have that to be part of our lives on the daily. Because it is what animates our lives. It is what gives us life. And the earth sustains it. So we need to work in those symbiotic relationships. Right? Express yourself. Express those feelings. Feel it all, knowing that you are protected by the original source. Right? And there is a higher divine plan. We don't know. So we need to aim higher than just what our human brains can conceive. Because, you know what? Creator doesn't have a human brain. Right? So what is this? What is this message in the cycles that we're seeing? The action that we take. What is the action that we take in these cycles and movements that we see as we're aiming higher? We're feeling all of our feelings. We're expressing ourselves fully, wholly, and true. Us. It's coming through us. As those feelings come up in us. Oh, well, we've got two, right? We're channeling the light and the seeker. The seeker of the light within. So we seek that light within us, the original source, and we're channeling that through us. That's the work that we're doing. That's the action that we're taking. So we're taking that reflection and looking inside. So this is the high priestess in the original tarot deck and the apprentice of pipes. There's the fire. We're taking that self-reflection. We are going inside. Look at the 3, looking here. 3 times looking at yourself if you're pointing any fingers, right? And it's that reflection. We take a look back. We can look back and reflect and see how far we've come and see, we're rechanneling that light, we're refinding that light inside, or were we listening to everybody on the outside and following those on the outside? So letting that die, the old ways. What worked for us maybe got us to adulthood, but is going to hold us back. It's not going to keep continuing to help us if we're holding on to those old ways. So we need to be a channel, seek that light within, and then channeling that light and love within that we all have the ability to do in our own unique ways. How does Spirit come through you? Here we have 2 and 2. That's the messenger, that self-reflection. That's how we get those messages. What is our life trying to tell us? What's the message in our life experiences? Oh my goodness! What's that message? What's that common message? What's that theme going through your life? 2, 2, 2. 2, 2. We had the 2 over here. What was that one on the floor? That was the exemplar of pipes. So look at that. The self-reflection. Yeah, I would like this channeling one out here too. Taking aim. We're channeling. We take that aim higher, and then we're channeling that divine power, that loving power. Whoops. Hang that upside down. Oh my goodness. Excuse. That's wiped me out just to do that. Okay. That's it. I just want to look at the top and bottom. Then we're done the shuffling. Oh, okay. We're letting them go. Because maybe I want to keep the main points up there. I don't know. Okay. Right. So, well expressed. There we go. Seeker of that light within. Finding that message. What is your life's message? What's your life's mission? Yes, we all have one. Tap into that within to find that. Okay. See the cycles in your life. That'll give you an idea too. That 5 of Bowls, it's letting go. Letting go. Not trying to hold on to any human being. We can let go and release. We let go of what way it has to be, right? I'm here. Your cup is full. You go on that journey. You find yourself whatever you need. We're not possessive. People are not possessions. People are not possessions, right? So we're letting go of that death and rebirth, right? What's that saying? If you love something, set it free. If it comes back to you, it's yours. If it doesn't, it never was. Whatever that is for you. And it's ourself and discerning. What is for me? You know? I need to hold on to these feelings, or I need to let these go. Do I need to let this flow? Right? Because sometimes holding on does more damage than letting go. So it's discerning. What is it that I'm being called to do? Right? We're listening to that source inside. We're letting that source lead us, because then it goes with grace and ease. And that's how we know we're being led by the original source, because it goes with grace and ease. Because our Creator isn't hard on you. Loves you unconditionally and gently, and we get hard on ourselves. So let's discern that. Discern where is coming from that original source and what is trying to hold us back and keep us bound to repeat these cycles that just are not working. So what is that for you? There we go. So that's the Judgment in the card. And you know what? That's what's going on in my life. There's judgment coming up. Initiation. Look at, that's the 2-0. There's a 2 again. 2 to 2 to 2 to 2s. And there we go. So what's that all say to you? Have a wonderful, blessed day, you amazing beings. Oh, biggest heart hugs ever. Oh, I love you. Thank you for being you and shining your light through in everything you do, because you know it. This world needs you now more than ever. Just to be you, fully holy and true. Right? And live this life like it's the only one you get. Make it the best. Live it to the fullest. Express yourself fully holy. The way Your creator made you. You're perfect and divine. Perfectly imperfect. Whatever that is for you. Love yous. Thank you. Thank you. Prayers. I could use lots of extra love and energy and support too. So, yeah. Thank you. Let that pour through you. Send it to me too. Thank you. Love yous.